So like, how do you want to start this?
Following your lead, mister.
I mean, like, I feel like we should start off with an apology because like we haven't been doing episodes, but then
Yeah.
again, like, I mean, like, we don't really have a reason to apologize. We've been freaking like, there's been nothing going on. We can't even like hang out. So this is our way of doing
Yeah.
our podcast. Like, have you ever seen, God, apology videos? You ever seen those apology videos on YouTube by the people that like, I don't know, caused like maybe 5 days of drama, and then goes, you know what I'm talking about? The ones where it's like the person comes in to scream and they're like,
Yeah.
guys, I just gotta say I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
depressed. I have anxiety. I got ADD. Oh man, my boyfriend left me. My girlfriend wants to marry me. I don't know what to
My
do.
boyfriend left me. My girlfriend's a very. Yeah,
I'm
that's what you
seeing a
should say.
therapist right now, and they're gonna help me find my yeah. You know what? If I was ever in trouble, I'd just be like, no, sigh. Hey guys, I'm sorry. All right, that's it. Nothing. I'll learn my lesson next time. Sorry. I don't need a
Sorry,
10-minute
not
video. I don't need a 10-minute video with 2 ads. And by the way, they always have a pet. They always have a pet with them.
therapy pet, of course.
No, it's like
Gotta have
one
your
video,
emotional
some
therapy
guy
part.
that got in trouble for a CS:GO lottery site. It's I don't know what it is. I can't explain it to you. It's not my field. But his video is like him looking at his dog. He's like, "Oh, Buster, how am I gonna do this?" And then he looks at the camera and it's like sighs the fuck, like the biggest faking. Ugh, yeah. And what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 to What's Going On podcast.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now.
Clearly, we Cubone and I, we cannot see each other. It sucks, but this is our way of doing it. We don't have YouTuber money, so we're not gonna have like a super awesome setup to
Right.
like, oh dude, listen man, I'll stream you and you'll stream me, and we'll have like holograms of ourselves in our rooms, and I'll have it set on the couch so it looks like you're sitting on the couch with me.
Why don't we just have one of those like control center rooms where it's like, oh, here's a training video, here's a training room, and there's just holograms of us. Sitting on the couch
Life's gonna be
talking.
Ready Player One soon. I guarantee it. It's
I
gonna
still
be
haven't seen that, but I'm
me
guessing
either.
that. I'm guessing I feel like exactly what it's about, though. After you just said that.
It's one of those movies where I'm like, I don't know if I really want to see it because I might like be. It just seems like the biggest fanboy movie ever. Like the biggest like. We got Mario and Luigi at the bar dancing. Look, there's Freddy Krueger and like Godzilla and Gundam and
Godzilla.
Transformers and the T-Rex from Jurassic Park, specifically from Jurassic Park.
Hey,
I,
see, it's still got pieces of card in its teeth. That's how you know.
Um, you know what? Actually, here's all right. Fun fact before we get back to like what's been going on. I found out that like T Rexes, like you can outrun one. They're so heavy that the top speed that they go would be 12 miles an hour, and if they go any faster than that, they'll shatter their like bones.
So all these movies have lied to me because at least those
Listen, man,
T-Rexes were at
dinosaurs are
least
supposed to look
15.
like giant big birds and emus. Like I don't know what to tell you, but I don't believe that shit. Okay,
I
I
saw a
don't believe
T-Rex
that.
going 15 miles per hour once.
I don't know. That car was going more than 15 in the movie. You know, she
Yeah, it
was
had
right.
to have been.
Yeah, yeah. So, but you're right. Yeah. So like, since we're sorry. So fun fact over. Since we're in quarantine, we can't hang out. So this is gonna be our way of podcasting for the next God knows when.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Next
So
to insert date there.
yeah. So what has been going on though since this whole thing? I've been binging on a lot of stuff, and so have
That's
you,
what
I
I'm about to
bet.
say. Yeah, that's all I've
Yeah.
been doing is binging on bull.
So
Benji.
let's just get the one binge out of the way. That's been the biggest thing the last 2 months or last month. It's you just finally watched Tiger King.
I've seen most of it except for like
Okay,
the last couple ones, but like
okay.
I pretty much get the gist of what the fuck's going on.
Skip episode 8. So,
Is that like
that's
the
the
very last
interview.
one with
It's
Joe,
like
with Joe
interview.
McHale, right?
Yeah, don't watch it. It's just interviews. I don't think it was not interesting. I'm saving you time. It's just them talking. Like
Yeah.
one the guy that's like missing his teeth, he's got new teeth. And I just don't
Oh,
know
is it
why.
his husband or whatever?
Yeah, one of his husbands.
Oh, not the tatted up, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
like
the
episode
living husband is.
I'm gonna say this: the finale isn't as like climactic. It's anticlimactic. You know, it's like the whole show is building up, and to be honest with you, I think the build up at like kind of ended at 6, and 7 was kind of like, all right, the aftermath. You know,
Yeah.
so that's just me though. Like the whole show is interesting, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All those motherfuckers on there are crazy too. Like,
Dude,
that's the first part.
I should have told you, do not feel bad for any of these people.
No,
Like,
no. After
yeah.
watching literally if I got to the third episode, like, oh, they're all fucking
Okay,
sociopaths. It
well,
doesn't even matter.
maybe not the guys that took care of the tigers and stuff, but do not feel bad for Doc.
I don't feel bad. Not
He's
for Doc,
collecting.
not for
He's
Carol Baskin.
Oh, that
or Baskin,
bitch.
whatever. Yeah, Carol Baskin, him.
She killed her husband.
Joe Exotic. That other guy too, who was like the Scarface of lions or like exotic animals or whatever.
The guy that's Scarface that's based on. Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, pretty much. Even though Scarface was based on another.
Well,
movie
here's the thing.
twins.
That I think those tigers are just his personal, like, collection. Like, I get. All right, sorry, pets. Yeah. He's not opening it to the public. Like, his zoo is like not to the public, you know. But
yeah, but still,
like,
they decided, you know.
Yeah, and Carol Baskin, she's like, we rescue them, but you still get to come see them, but you can't. What's it called? You can't touch them, and then
to touch interact. But it's like her place not even that great looking either, which is fucked up.
No, it doesn't either. Like it's
actually hers
just,
looks worse than Joe's.
Doc's looks awesome, even though he's just collecting virgins.
I know, right? He's such a boss. I'm sorry to be rude about that, but that's such a boss.
What are you trying to get to tell? Are you trying to tell me joining a cult? Yes, I've been in this for years. It always goes down the same path. Like this guy's, he's full of himself.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
The way he talks, he's just so eccentric. Like him and Joe and Carol, like they all draw you in. I can see why people fell for them. Like,
Joe, oh my gosh. Okay, Carol Baskin's like the way she like freaking talks, the way her eyes just stare. Do you see how she stare? Okay, what episode are you on?
I think it's 6.
Okay, you're good into the show. Have you? All right. If you just recollect,
he just lost the president. Just lost this run.
The president. Yeah, of course he did. Okay.
Yeah,
have you gotten to the?
And it's like other husband, the younger one, just shot himself.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. That one. That was like the episode where me and my roommate just looked at each other and went, oh, "What?"
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, though. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me. But I feel like during the funeral, his mom was fucking jaw-jacking and fucked the fuck up.
Yeah, she looked like she was on drugs.
Yeah, like she's like just shot up like an hour beforehand. She was all twitchy and shit. I kept watching. I'm like, yeah, you're coming down from something.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you have no idea.
Understandable.
Well, I gotta move my microphone, so don't mind the noise.
Okay, but yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, it's understandable though. His son just killed himself. You haven't seen him really in forever. He goes up and marries some random dude
for meth.
For meth, yeah.
Specifically for meth.
For meth, yeah. And then fucking accidentally shoots himself. Or
oh my god,
dude, that shit was fucking. It just
that
the guy's
poor.
reaction.
Oh man, that dude. Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, that poor man. Such a good guy too, and he just saw that like.
Oh, it's such a bummer. Good show though.
Yeah.
I mean, like Netflix dropped that at the right time, you know.
Yeah.
We're what? This is like second month we've been in quarantine. So,
yeah,
like, there's just been a lot of catching up on video games and stuff. I finally finished The Witcher. Like, finally.
Like, finish?
Yeah, finish. And, like, Tiger King was, like, the thing I was watching, like, last. Yeah, I'm trying to get into... I don't know what else to watch right now. But, like, in the end, like, Tiger King is just... What? It was just a good documentary.
It was the hottest shows at the time.
Do you notice, though, how, like, I think the director of it said that they... originally were doing this for the tiger thing, and then you slowly realize that it doesn't talk about tigers anymore, and it's like, oh, the drama came up during this whole thing.
Yeah.
So might as well just film the drama. We're watching a car accident slowly happening.
Oh God, yeah. It
It's
feels like
so crazy though. And all right, so I just wanted to get this say this the part all right, when you saw Carol and her new husband, the number 3, um the
that's the guy
way
she's with now, with the
yeah,
one the
yeah, yeah.
glasses, whatever. So
The guy
yeah,
that looks the oh my god. That dude looks like he wears sandals with his socks on. Like the
yeah.
guy's he's
I
living
do that
embodiment of
too.
it.
I'm poor. I do that too all the time.
All right, fine. I saw a great meme where they said this guy wears socks while he's having sex.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he most definitely does.
But he when he's talking about like Carol's story and stuff right next to her, she
Yeah,
is like staring at him with
yeah,
her deadless eyes, her
yeah.
dead
Because she's like,
tired eyes.
don't say no shit that get me incriminated now, motherfucker. Once these cameras off, you can disappear too.
How does she know putting anchovy oil on something tigers will go crazy for, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, like you think about it, it's just common
Sardine
sense.
oil, sorry. I
Yeah,
don't
sorry, yeah. But you think about it, it's just common sense. It's a big cat. They like fish and seafood. Like fucking
Well,
the
I
smell
mean,
of
like my
farm flesh.
cats, which are just like the tigers. I'm sorry, tigers. Those animals are just like cats. Like they're
Yeah,
just like
no,
house pets. I don't see the fascination with them unless you're a guy on Tinder that really needs to get some gash.
yeah. Hey, I mean, like it's a good
Want
Tinder
to tame
picture,
some other
bruh.
kind of pussy, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. See, it's all. That's why they were doing it. That's why Joe. Yeah, they love these animals, but look what they did with them. They pretty much use them to seduce people. Like,
Yeah,
how can you have your like having your employees? Like, I get it that you can't pay them properly, but it's like you're giving them a second chance and all this stuff like that. But it's
yeah,
like not paying them properly. They're living in fucking shitty ass shacks.
yeah.
Fucking, they're not eating properly. You're letting them pick like the first pick of expired meats and stuff before you give them to the animals. It's like,
Oh,
bro,
and gave it to the pizza at the pizza place.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, where else was he getting the pizza?
yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And
All
then
right,
Doc or
well,
whatever.
who knows whatever happened to those guys? But other than that, give it a watch if you haven't seen it. It's really good.
Yeah, it really is.
Um, yeah, like I said, episode 7 and 8, they're just whatever episodes. It's just the
Feel like a
aftermath.
filler. Feel like
Yeah,
a filler.
they're filler to nothing. I don't think there's gonna be a season 2. I don't think there should be. There shouldn't be a sequel to it.
Eh,
Yeah.
who knows? But it's like an ongoing investigation. So for anything, this is what's best for them at now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because at
So
the end of it, they could still literally do a second.
yeah. Have you finished? I mean, are you ready? Like we can stop talking about Tiger King. Let's move on. We don't have much time.
Yeah.
Uh,
What else have you been binging? I've
I
been doing.
just okay. So I'm trying to get into the Clone Wars right now. Like I just got to the
Okay.
season where Darth Maul's come back because the new
Yeah.
episodes are out. I'm nothing special about that. I'm binging. To be honest with you, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing. That has been my like, good that's my game, dude. That is
Yeah.
like every day I log on, I see my animal neighbors and stuff, do my things, do my chores for the day, and then I move on and get points and build stuff. I'm like building like the island to be like a little village in the middle. I got a whole fruit orchard like on the top left right. I'm not joking, dude. I I'm now I'm starting to see that like I should be doing this in real life.
Yeah.
But this game came out in perfect time. It's like everybody stay home, but here's a great friend simulated life every day. It's 24 hours. So like, you know, it'll hit nighttime when it's nighttime and like the stores open at 8 a.m. and you can time travel as they call it, but it ruins like the basically
The
the
game
get
kind of
yeah, it
feels
just
like.
ruins the game. Yeah, the whole game is just like do this by the time it is. Like you can like you know I don't know. Every time like I turn off the game, like I'm like done for the night, I take my character and I just put him to bed. You know,
Yeah.
and then I save my game and then I wake up and then whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Just
I
like real
got
life.
yeah. Right now I'm working on like hybrid flowers. I have a ton of flowers that I've collected and like met people online already, traded
Yeah.
with people. I'm on a part of Facebook group and like, uh, they're just everyone's like, yeah, hey, my like there's stuff in the game that like other people can like help you with. Like the reason I got all those fruit is because I met other people with those fruit, traded with them. Like I have oranges. When you start an island, like they give you like a specific fruit for that island. So like there's peaches, oranges, apples, cherries, and pears and coconuts. But coconuts is I think on majority of the islands. So, but you can sell that stuff, make money, pay off your house, and then add an addition to your house, and then pay that off, and then add more additions to you.
I got 4 cherry trees, bro. Can I get for this?
Oh, dude, I'm not joking. Like, if you hoard fruit, like you get money. I got 100,000 for like hoarding, like at least like I don't know, almost like 2-3 weeks of fruit.
Jesus, that's crazy.
They have all right. So every Sunday they have this thing where like this pig comes and she sells you turnips. Turnips are fucking hot sellers for some reason, and then every Sunday they're different priced. And then every day during the week, it's gambling. Okay, like I just paid. All right, I got 2,000 turnips for $98 each. Okay.
$98 each?
No. Yeah, each turnip is like $98. For example. Okay.
Are you sure the
yes.
coronavirus isn't there?
So, oh yeah, the day I got the game, one of the things you can buy was a quarantine mask.
Wow, that's hilarious.
They even have special ones that it's like the face hider or the doctor's mask, but that's it. They don't call it anything else.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
So, every day you go to the Nook Brothers, these little like raccoons, and they tell you like, oh, today the prices for turnips are 110 bells in the morning, and then if you come back later at night, it'll be either up or down. And then you want to sell them at the highest price. And some people online are like, hey, my turnips are $5,400 or they're $548 each. Come sell them here, Dude, some people are walking away with like almost $13 million and stuff like that.
Jesus.
It is gambling.
The fruit racket stays pretty good over there.
Oh, speaking of gambling though, I'm also playing some casino game on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I know you are.
I'm playing like it's been fun. Like I'm playing blackjack a lot, roulette a lot. I'm mostly in the slot machines because that's where like you can like make your money at a low price.
Yeah.
Like right now, like they don't let you like bet as much as you want until you like level up. But I have
like minimum bets and stuff like that. So
yeah,
like, more money or whatever.
Like they give you 10,000. Like and every day you get chips, and every like 15 minutes you get chips, but. Like you get 10,000 right away, and then like you work your way up. Like blackjack is the game. Like just make my money back because it's either hit or don't. You know, like you either got 21 or you don't. Like you got to just beat the dealer and I'll be honest with you, 75% of the time it's like you're either good at like guessing when the card is going to be like, oh I got an ace and a 4. It's either a 14 or whatever, and it's like oh I'm gonna double down, and then I'm like oh shit I got 21 I win. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, so you're being Rain Man over there, huh?
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is too is like I can just like if you get the game too, I can invite you in and like we can gamble together. But then I found out like GTA has a casino now. Like I haven't been on this game in a while. I got $500,000.
So now you can buy like nightclubs and stuff. Yeah, and they made a whole bunch of new like cars and airplanes and a bunch of all stuff like that.
Stuff I can't even buy. I still don't have enough for a car. I haven't been really doing anything else. I've been just playing Animal Crossing, and then kind of I was playing Spider-Man for a bit until the DLC got boring. Yeah, it's just the villains that I don't care about. They give you like Black Cat, Silver Sable, and Hammerhead, and I want to do the second story, but I'm not I don't know, enthusiastic about it. I rather
not feeling it.
Yeah. I've watched a couple Marvel movies. I binged a couple Godzilla movies, and you know some of them were bad, but we'll get onto a Godzilla another time. Have you beaten God of War yet?
Dude, I have not. I've honestly just been kind of like holding back on it because I don't want to beat it. Because I know once I beat it, I don't want to like play anything. So it's kind of like making me...
all those games you got on the PlayStation Network, and like just you got nothing else to play, huh?
Dude, I mean, like everything else. By the time I like get into it, I really just don't care. Like
Yeah.
the only thing I keep playing are like the main ones, my 2K, my
Yeah, you have nothing else. It's
Killing
just
Floor
2K.
2. Killing Floor 2.
All right, I'll give you
Actually, I
that,
got
buddy.
back
You
into
pulled
it.
that out of
Yeah.
the rabbit's hat.
No, actually, I was just playing that yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what I did? Because I wanted to because I actually liked that game, and I was like, I might as well. I want to keep it for a minute. I deleted all of my
characters,
all my characters or whatever, yeah, and I put them to prestige them now. So
what
you
does
start
that
at
mean?
0.
Oh,
you start at 0. You prestige it, so you get a like these like golden specialty like knives for each of the characters.
Okay.
And I think you get once you beat or once you prestige to the 25 whatever perk, you get 5 like I think it's like 5 million credits or some shit like that. And then you also get like something else like an extra like what's it? Jab up your face. You got like an extra like piece of article of clothing or something like that. So it's like nothing really, but it's like give me something to do to actually like it's making the game fun again. Cause now I gotta start from ground zero to play it.
Okay, well because I have to start over because it didn't save my save files. So my enforcer is gone and all those characters that I worked with. I have to get back into it because like I got a coworker that just got a PlayStation account. I'm telling him to get the game because I know he would like it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. Like about that game, it actually like does like every like season or so they do put out like a whole new like down like DLC. Like last time it was what was the last one?
Last one I remember playing was Christmas with you.
Yeah, they had a new Christmas one come out. They had one come out for recently too, like for the winter.
Oh,
and there's a cyber one. There's
okay,
a cyber one they came out with.
They're probably gonna do a summer one soon, but the summer one's probably one's probably gonna be the carnival
sideshow, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Plus, there's like this new boss, a couple new maps. So it's like there's stuff out there to do for it. So I'm like, might as well.
All right.
If you're starting over again, you might as well because I'm literally like only have like 2 of mine up to level like 14, 15, but I still got to start all over. So, and I could always share some of my content with you, so you get some of those new weapons and stuff too, so you can use them.
All right, yeah, I got to get back into the game. I just like it's not fun by yourself, also, but
it really isn't. Like even like every time I like try to load it and I want to be like, oh, let me play it, and like sometimes like no one's on for some reason. I'm like that's, I don't know how.
Well, it's like not that freaking popular of a game anymore, but like in my eyes, like it's basically like the concept of like Left 4 Dead with waves, and like you got a whole like either a farm, which is like a house, a barn, and like the open area, or you got like you're inside like a factory or a building, and you got a couple floors. Like once you memorize those maps, dude, you're like an ace too. Paris was the one I liked playing a lot. That was the one where
Paris is a good one.
Yeah, Paris is a good one.
Zed's Landing was mine.
I never really got into Zed's Landing. I will say, fuck the forest, the German dark forest. I hate that one. Forest, Oh, everything looks the same. Like you think you're in the new spot, but it's not. Yeah. And then you think you're in the same spot, but it's not. And you're like, what the fuck's going on? I do like I guess the farmhouse is a decent level.
Farmhouse is like it's small, but yeah, it's decent.
When you got 5 people, it's great.
Yeah.
Or 4 people. I don't know how many. Yeah, but.
I think it's 5 actually. Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's 5 or 6.
Might be 6. I think there's 6 classes.
Yeah, I think it's 6 actually. Yeah.
I've never had that many people in a game.
Oh yeah, I usually have that. It's like it's nice, especially if it's like it's better to have that many people, especially if you're doing the harder levels or you're doing the weekly, because you're gonna need like all that help you can get for that shit.
Yeah, I get you.
Because shockingly, how surprising how hard like being from the regular is to go into like hard or like Hell on Earth or anything like that. It's fucking like not even the same game anymore.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That game though, like I remember, there's like so many like it's a good online friend game. Like there's a lot of games that you can play with friends online, but I mean like there's so few that I was like totally down to play. Like Monster Hunter is a good friend game online, but dude, you got to be dedicated. I'm talking like 200 hours is the tutorial. You know, yeah, it's insane, and people are balls deep in that game, like way before, like, I mean, I played the first one on PlayStation 2, and I never played online. I just played it by myself, and I never got into it that much. But I just like then I got into it on the Wii, and then like online was just so helpful because you get people to do that. And then Transformers, the War for Cybertron game, the first one. I didn't like the second one that much. I didn't play much of the second one's multiplayer either because the reason why I didn't like the second one was because the story. And it because the story just said I don't want to play this game. But I remember playing the multiplayer on that. That was fun because you get to be like a car. You transform, you shoot somebody, and you dip out by backing up into a car.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other online stuff, I can't think of anything that I've played like crazy online. You know.
Yeah. It's very rare. I feel like they always want to make all these games like online. So like, oh, you got to sign up now. Blah blah blah. It's like cool, but make these games more interesting for me. Fuck.
Fighting games, I will never go online. I'm always gonna get somebody that's gonna whoop my ass. You know.
The other game I was kind of good at, like that was online for a minute, was shockingly Street Fighter for a second, and then I stopped playing. And I started getting pwned.
How was your Street Fighter with like 6 characters, and the rest were DLC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was also some bullshit too.
Well, I don't know. I'm like games right now. I'm considering buying Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I don't know if I want to just wait off and maybe until a sale drops, because I feel like a sale's going to hit anytime soon after a couple weeks. And also
hopefully, like most things are.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I really want to play that. I look at my games and I want to play like what I have, but it's like, do I really want to have time to install to play Godzilla PlayStation 4? And like, you know, and I remember it being a really slow game. I mean, Godzilla fans, yeah, it's a great game, but like I'm just like I get bored of it quick, and I don't have everyone unlocked, so it's like not fun to play against anybody else. And I think they shut those servers down anyway. So
yeah, the servers are usually like slow as hell. They're still up too.
And Animal Crossing is just kind of like a thing I do in the daytime, and then at night, like the nighttime I have time at the week. I have nighttime. I have time to play it at night on weekends, but like during the I'm working at night, so like I can't play it at all. Bring it with. Well, my job's not that freaking easy. All right, I can't just play Switch and drive a vehicle.
To drive a vehicle, not just drive a vehicle.
So
let me just drop this pallet up over here. Oh man, let me get this real quick.
Oh, my peach trees came in season.
I gotta sell, buy, sell.
I gotta catch these bugs. I gotta get this fish.
Oh god. Oh, speaking of fish and all that stuff, you know, I was just watching talking about binging stuff earlier.
Yeah.
The Midnight Gospel. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
No, never heard of it.
It is. It's on Netflix, dude. It is the same creators of
Adventure Time. Oh, yeah. Okay. Every time I hear the title for this, I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I don't know. No. It doesn't sound like some. I've seen the. I don't know anything about it, so I'm going in blind. Okay.
Okay.
So don't. Okay, I know it's.
You don't know anything about it.
I don't know anything about it. I've seen like the picture. That's it. And then everyone, including a mutual friend of ours on Instagram, she said, if you liked Adventure Time, you should watch this. And like, I'm considering watching it.
It's literally the adult version of Adventure Time. Like, Adventure Time had adult themes in it, but this is literally like if he grew up.
Man, okay. That's the thing. That's a show that I fell off so quick, was Adventure Time. It was really fun for the first few seasons, and then I just felt like that. I was like, oh, there's a lot of like nothing going on.
And you can see in this show that might have been why, because I felt like
there should have been more adventure, I guess.
Well, there is, but it's like I feel like they wanted to do so much more with that show, but they had to keep it kid friendly. This show kind of lets them do whatever. And like the thing is too that each episode has a theme, and there's a guest speaker pretty much in each one.
Oh, it's a series. It's not one movie.
No, it's not one movie. It's a series. It's like 10 episodes right now. I think it is. Right. Yeah.
How many minutes an episode?
They're like 28 minutes.
Okay, that's a good amount. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, and the premise is like it threw me for a loop, but it's very good.
It's not depressing, is it? Don't. I already get it because okay. Netflix animation with Netflix, like BoJack Horseman. I was like, fuck yeah, I love this show. But then I noticed the gimmick was, or not gimmick. It had a schedule where it was like good, and then towards the end of the season, it got sad and depressing.
Got dark, yeah.
I was just kind of like, I'm done with this. I'm really done with this.
That's okay. Yeah. Well, it kind of goes like that. It's pretty much like listen,
I'll give that a chance because it's like creators of Adventure Time. It's just BoJack Horseman is. I don't know. I'm not a fan of.
What?
What's his name?
Dark comedies. What,
no, I am. You don't. No, you know I am. Shut the fuck
plays
up.
BoJack?
I'm not a fan of him anymore either. Like,
I like him still though.
I get it. No offense.
Will Arnett?
I'm not like. It's just something about. I think when I hear Will Arnett, it's kind of like the Seth Rogen problem, where it's, hey, it's me. I'm in this film, or like
You hear them, you automatically, oh god.
It's because they're not being anybody else but themselves. And like, I guess maybe not true. Like, I'm guessing like Seth Rogen may be different off screen than on screen, but I'm saying like when you see them on screen,
he's kind of the same off screen too. I watched this show. What was like this one guy who on Netflix, he pretty much went around and he smoked weed with comedians. Oh no! He actually went around and he ate food with all these like comedians and stars. And he did one with Seth Rogen, and he was pretty much the exact same way. They just smoked a bunch of blunts, joints,
okay.
And they ate a bunch of food together. And he laughs just like that, talks just like the way he is. He's
all right.
Pretty much himself.
Yeah, see, that's just me with like actors and stuff. It's like, are you really like you are? Is that it? Because they're good. They're good at acting. But like, it's like Will Arnett. Yeah. It's like he's always played like the funny, sarcastic asshole. Like best. I don't know. I saw that movie.
Funny, sarcastic asshole, or the douchebag. Hot Rod. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hot Rod. He's in that. He's like, babe, no, babe, no, babe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give him that. That he plays a really good like asshole like that, boyfriend.
Arrested Development.
I never watched that.
Arrested Development.
Never watched it.
Wow, yeah. See, like I loved them, and that's when I first like discovered them. And that's before that's when I was like living when we were hanging out.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, like I watched Nip Tuck with you. That you guys convinced me.
You know, they put that back on.
Oh, dude, I told my supervisor about that. I was like, dude, then there's like this episode where.
What are you talking about?
All right, spoilers, everybody. Nip Tuck. I'm like, there's like this relation. All right, I said like, oh yeah, there's like a son who has it the worst. Like he like wants to get his circumcised dick cut, and then he cuts it himself, and he gets it fixed, and then like he hooks up with a tranny, and the tranny's and whatever, it makes him confused and shit like that, and then oh yeah, and he finds out his like dad's best friend is actually his dad, and it fucks him up mentally even more. And then, what was it? Then hold on. He then I said he dates his ex-wife, gets her pregnant, she kills herself, and he falls in love with this woman that he met in the past. By the way, who used to be a man that dated Alec Baldwin that turned him into a woman, and it was only him that could do it.
Alec Baldwin.
Yeah. And you know how they found out she was a man? Because his dad fucked her for 1 second, slipped it in, and realized the wall was too close, and dipped out.
Realized the wall was reconstructed, yeah.
That show... That's a whole nother story. We'll do it.
That's honestly... Nip Tuck can have its own literal, like, podcast.
You want to do the... All right. Do you want to do the Nipcast? We'll do a Nip Tuck podcast.
Nip Tuck cast, yeah, we should.
Oh my gosh, we'll I guess like we'll talk about it one day because that show has so many messed up moments, and that's the first time I saw shoot, what's his name?
Doctor Doom?
No, Targaryen.
Oh,
Peter Dinklage.
Dinklage, okay.
He's in Peter that. Dinklage, remember, he has an affair with one of the doctors. The blonde mom. She always had like this weird orgasm.
She was a weird one.
That's all.
She wanted to be so self-righteous and so everything, but she was such a cunt.
Remember the dude that like had no dick and he was killing people?
Yeah. God, dude. Yeah, that was just crazy. It turned out to be like his sister. Yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Fucked up. Anyway.
Fucked up.
What happened? Why did we went straight to Nip Tuck after we were talking about that?
Yeah, they were talking about binge watching shit, and I told you it was back on there. We were talking about something.
Oh yeah, you're back on that. Yeah, I'll give. Oh, we were talking
Midnight
about that.
Gospel.
So I'll give Midnight Gospel a look. I've been told to look at that. I have a friend telling me to watch this YouTube video called Has Been Hotel. Also, I need to check out this one thing my manager's been telling me to watch called Smiling Friends. Because like Psychic Pebbles from Oni Plays, not Oni Plays, but Zach Hadel from, also known as Psychic Pebbles, a Newgrounds animator.
Yeah.
I think he voices some of the characters in the show, and it's an Adult Swim pilot, so I was very surprised that Adult Swim. Yeah, I know.
Was it a show or?
It's a like the episode is a pilot. There's only one episode, I think, but I think it's going to be picked up for a show. I have to check it out. So that's probably going to be one of the things I watch on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. Like I'm just like since this whole thing's gone down, like I am working, but it's like my life hasn't really changed other than like there's less traffic and there's like really like crazy rules everywhere now.
Yeah.
You know, like the whole country got an STD and we're all trying not to catch it.
Yeah, I'm trying to pass it on. Everybody hold off. Everybody hold off.
Stop going to the beaches. Stay inside. Don't get your grandma killed.
See, we're not talking about this because we can go about this all fucking till the end of time because it's just so stupid.
Quinn, what's your favorite plague virus? Go ahead, just give me a top 10 list right there.
Syphilis.
Oh man, no, I know. My roommate and I, we talked about like we can't talk politics anymore. We can't talk about this COVID shit because it's just
because I just like, you know what? I just want to tell everybody right now. Make sure when you injected it, that too. But when you inject it and disinfect it into you, make sure you make a suppository right up the butthole, so that way it gets straight to the bloodstream.
I don't want to see any of you anti-vaxxers. I don't want to see any of you anti-vaxxers in line for that fucking vaccination, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, you didn't vaccinate your kid? You're in the back of the line.
It's strange, though. Like, I'm wearing a mask now. Because, like...
Yeah, I'm wearing a mask in my house. Yeah.
No, not in my house. I'm always... the first, like, year of my channel was just dedicated to wearing a mask. That fucking hurt.
Isn't that ironic?
Yeah. Well, no, like my mother made one, or her friend did. I'm gonna say her friend did. I don't know. The craftsmanship is too good. Sorry, Mom, but listen, my mom's. I will not judge my mom's cooking. I will judge my mom's sewing.
So, all right. That's fair enough.
But the thing is, you got to put coffee filters in like this little like pouch. And wash it like every other day or every week or something. I don't know. I've only worn it when I go into the stores. It's like in my car in the glove box. So like wearing it outside and like I'm just sitting there like I look like the type that I'm about to like rob the place. Like I'm wearing my
people who look just like you though. So
yeah, that's true. Well, there's the doctor ones that are just paper thin, and then there's ones where it's just like mine, where it's like it's made like. From what I've heard is like if you can blow a lighter out with your mask, you might as well just fucking die. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, is that from the FDA itself or the CDC?
FDA approved.
Oh god,
it's just kind of I don't know. It's just kind of crazy how it's happened. How like just like a month and a half ago is like people were saying it's not gonna be a big deal. I was one of those people that's like it's probably not gonna hit hard here because I remember Ebola like hit it over here, but it didn't get so crazy. But now this thing is like we didn't shut down the airports in time. We didn't like we fucked up.
We didn't take it seriously because it didn't affect us, just like Americans always do.
Oh yeah.
And then out of nowhere, a couple of us get it like, oh my god, now we gotta make this a whole thing. It's like, bro,
I heard a bunch of protesters were got infected from protesting the virus.
Dude, apparently there was a party on the west side.
I think I heard about this.
Like 100 people or something like that, and then like almost like they had like 110 new cases of it. And I was like, you know what? As terrible as it sounds, you can say whatever you want. I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
If you in this whole situation, regardless of if you have it or no, you do or don't have it or anything like that, you can't be too sure. We literally, if this month and a half, 2 months to taught anybody things like. You don't have you literally people still don't have symptoms of it yet, and they still catching it later. Yeah. People have it, they get over it. Yep. So it's like even if you do have it, you're like, oh, it's like, oh, I think I have it, or you don't have it. Stay your ass inside. Why the hell would you be outside? But those are the people who feel like they need to be outside for some reason because like they feel like we're, stomping on their liberties and their justice. Like, no, at the end of the day, it's dumb, but we're trying to protect everybody. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to spread that shit, then you should deserve to get at least one in the kneecap at least.
Yeah,
make it harder for you. That's why I hate saying this, but like once it becomes a law, which I think pretty much like was it like this Friday or Saturday?
I heard it was after today.
Was that today? I thought it was like the first, like May 1st, or make like an actual law that you go anywhere outside
without a mask. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. We're gonna. Yep.
I think that honestly, they should have cops. I'm one of the very few people to say this, but they should give out motherfuckers tickets for not having masks.
That's what they're doing. I heard. Yeah, like I heard at least
or like citations or whatever.
At least in cities in California have started this.
They should. If people are not going to actually take this is why it's still spreading. That's why we're like, compared to taking it seriously the first time, people aren't taking it seriously right now, and people are still doing what they want to do and still being reckless. And it's like, if this is the case, then you're going to pay that. Oh yeah, you got to work, but that's unfortunate. You still got to pay that. You should have just been responsible having a mask. Even if you don't have a mask, put a bandana on, a scarf, something that's to be protecting you from other people and yourself.
Quincy, have you ever thought about just standing in front of an auditorium full of kids at a school and just giving them a motivational speech?
God, don't tell me, dude. I've thought about being a motivational speaker and a fucking politician.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
Politician quit.
Oh my god. Quincy, politician. Yeah, dude. Like,
oh, you can't now. Too much partying online.
Yeah. I want to. Hey, Obama did it.
It's true.
Bush did it.
Oh god, yeah, but he gets away with it because he's white.
Sure, man, he has fucking presidential daddies.
Come on, dude, friggin', we grew up during the biggest scandal with the president.
True. Yeah, with Clinton. Yeah, you're right.
Like, that poor man was accused of getting a blowjob in the White House.
At the end of the day, no one understands how hard it is to be president. If that man got a little bit of dome, fine, whatever. You know what? If anybody needs to learn politics the real way, just watch House of Cards. Old or new. It will explain exactly how politics works.
I wonder if being in the White House while Bill Clinton was president was fun. I wonder if it was like the rich lifestyle. Like there's a McDonald's inside, there's a roller coaster.
I told you, yeah, dude, it must have been, dude. He was playing the saxophone. You go on these cool ass, school things and functions and everything. Dude, he was on SNL a couple times. Hell, dude, he built a fucking jacuzzi in the White House for a little bit. It was like an $18,000 jacuzzi, sit 8 people or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was a dope president.
That's
He was probably walking out in his robe or butt naked around the White House all the time, just deliberating and stuff, dude.
Called him out.
Yeah.
Should have left it alone. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. It was a one-time thing.
Yeah. She just kissed the tip. I mean, what's wrong with that? You telling me right now?
Too bad they found some of him on her dress.
Hey, she was doing it good. If the man invites you to the White House underneath the desk, that says something about your character. It means you're good in places.
Oh my gosh.
But it's like you think about the last presidents we had, all their shit, and then you think about who we have right now.
Yeah.
And it's just like every day with him. Did you know that the other day they literally made him stop doing the updates? Because every time he just kept saying something dumber and
who, our president now?
Yeah, Trump.
Wait. Trump said something stupid?
Yeah, I know, right?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, talking about how we're gonna figure.
Never mind. I was going to say something. I was going to ask if he was from Florida. No offense to my Floridian friends.
No, he's fucking. God, where is he from?
Hell,
I forgot where Trump is from.
listen, yeah, no, he said something about like what kind of man says? I know we shouldn't be talking politics, but like I just have to say this: what kind of dude says like try injecting yourself with some disinfectant, see what would happen?
Yeah, like I'm just thinking about it right now, and it's.
Like, I know, people have died from it already. Like people have ingested like disinfectant stuff.
No offense, and I'm sorry your political beliefs or anything, but if you're a Trump supporter, you need to really evaluate your life from the beginning.
Well, like if you're a Trump supporter and you agree that you agree with everything he says, and you do,
yeah.
Then what? If you're a Trump supporter and you realized, oh shit, this.
I can't support a man who. I never support him, but I can't support a man or justify a guy who literally belittles his own like representatives, his own party, his own like constituents, and his fucking followers. He literally is like an asshole to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
How can you put somebody like that in office?
I don't know.
You can say that about any president, but like, at the end of the day, it's just like, hey, Obama was the people's president. Bill Clinton was the people's president. Not everybody liked Bush, but there are people who leave it. I'm like, hey, you know what? Bush wasn't the smartest or the best, but like he actually did some things though. He did get some things done. He did start a war that we're still kind of in right now.
I like how you're like, yeah, he did start a war, but we're kind of in right now.
But you know,
you can't get away from that. You just said, hey, you started a war, but hey,
at the end of the day, I mean,
oh my God! Next you're gonna say, yeah, Hitler killed a bunch of Jews, but hey, we got some scientific experiments out of it.
Hey, we got the H-bomb out of it.
Oh my God, dude,
that's terrible, though.
All right, listen, we need to drop this. You know what? I do support cheeseburgers. Everybody should.
That sounds good right now.
Why can't Mayor McCheese run for mayor or run for president? He's qualified.
Like real life, yeah, I know. Right?
It's gonna get to the point where our presidents, like in the future, are gonna wear like logos. There's gonna be a Kentucky Fried Chicken logo, a Burger King logo.
Dude, oh yeah, like NASCARs or basketball stuff. Dude, eventually, our politics will be like Joe Exotic.
Oh my God!
I wear blue jeans and this. You gotta tell me.
What do you mean I can't say the N word? If I'm president, I'm gonna give you the option to say the N word. Whoa, whoa.
That was one thing I noticed though. There weren't too many colored people in that documentary.
Really, I wonder why. Because they're smart and they didn't want to get eaten by fucking tigers.
Yeah, except for like that one gentleman who's transitioning who got his arm ripped off.
Okay. That I just like that person like clearly knew what their job was and didn't care and went right back to work. So good for him.
Yeah, like that's crazy. Yeah.
They win. They win.
If I stay in the hospital, they win. All right, you're a sociopath, so yeah, let me just cut my arm off and go back to work.
Years of therapy. I don't know, if my left arm, maybe, and if I didn't like playing video games, if my life was taking care of fucking lions and bears and tigers and shit, like, it'd be different, but yeah, I don't really want that. I'm pretty happy being a basement dweller.
Being a basement dweller? Yeah, it sounds like it.
Look, I'm safe inside, and guess what? This whole quarantine, I've practiced at least 25 years of it. So I'm ready.
I was about to say, it's so funny. That's one of the funniest things. All my most friends were like,
I went outside.
Introverts have been like, hey, you know what? This ain't nothing new for me. Like everybody's bitching, complaining. It's like this is the best day ever.
You know what sucks now? Because everyone's quarantined, I want to go outside.
Yeah,
I want to be like, yes, everything's now empty, and it's all for me.
Yeah. But now that you have to be inside, now you're like, I want to go out now.
Nah, and it's just like now all these people I see, they're coming outside, and now I'm like, I'm going to slunk my way right back into my basement. Mm-hmm. I'm going to use like old classic style Dr. Seuss words. Slunk.
Slunk and slicker. It's like, what is it?
He slunked and slickered. He ran down the stairs quicker. Look out for the sun. It's no fun.
When he saw his wife, he licked out his dicker. What?
No, Dr. Seuss never did that with his wife. He did that with other women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underage women.
Wait, no. I know he cheated on his wife. I don't think he was up with underage women. But then again, it was. Oh, yeah, he was. Yeah, he was racist.
So why not be a?
It's like these.
Put him in that too.
It's like Dr. Seuss, the greatest guy ever. He was racist. Shut up. Shut up. Cut it out.
You know what? Actually, I just saw recently. I know I thought about this, but not racism. But
I mean, it's a great topic.
Yeah, but not being racist, being a pedophile. The last Freddy Krueger movie.
Yeah, wait.
At Elm Street, the last one they made.
Yeah.
I was just like watching because I know that's why you say you didn't really like it.
I don't like that one. Yeah.
I can see why you didn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like it was.
I can't idolize that character.
It was different.
Yeah,
that's Rorschach, right?
Yeah, it was like they got a good actor. It's just they made him into a pedophile.
Yeah.
Like he didn't kill children. Like I'm sorry, you don't just take like a special razor glove and punch a kid in the back and them expect to not tell their parents. Like, Freddy Krueger took the bodies in the originals and he just murdered kids. Like, he may have tortured them, but he wasn't a fucking pedophile.
Well, at the end of the day, he got devolved, especially like this is a reboot, right, or whatever.
Yeah, it's a reboot, it's a reimagining, remake, it's a something. It's the one I don't like. I get it.
It's a reset to the whole franchise.
It's just, man, I want to make a quick review of this movie. It's just that Freddy Krueger is like, he took the dream world and just made it he turned the saturation down, the brightness down, and made everything look kind of decrepit. It didn't look like I like if you really want to like
the new Freddy Krueger was like what like the I hate to put it this way, but like the old Freddy Krueger movies were like the original Disney, and the new one was like the new Disney. It's like
good idea. That's a really good representation of it. But it's also like when you're having a dream.
Games, what would none of the murders were really like funny. They weren't like, oh my goodness, like oh, like it's terrible they died, but haha. All of them were kind of serious, had a real serious feel to it.
But I mean, like what, like Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2, like those are kind of basic. I get it. Like 2 is not a good movie. But 3, that's where like the fun began because it's like what's scarier, the fact that like I'm waking up into a nightmare, or you're waking up or you're sleeping and you're dreaming and your dream becomes a nightmare. Yeah. Like the shit that you thought, like there's one Freddy Krueger movie, very convincing like death, where or very good death is this dude who draws comics. And then he falls asleep drawing a comic. And then he's in a comicized world. And then he becomes a superhero and kills Freddy. But then Freddy becomes Super Freddy, turns the dude into like a drawing and slashes him up in pieces. And then in the real world, he's slashed to pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just interesting. Or the girl with the inhaler, she fell asleep during a math class and Freddy sucked the air out of her.
Yeah, something like that. Like he had fun with the deaths.
That's the thing. Like, that's the whole point of those. But then in the new one, it
was like vengeance, but like it wasn't funny vengeance. Like he was like, oh, okay, they killed me, whatever. But this one was like, yeah, you motherfuckers killed me because you told my secret. Now I gotta fucking kill everybody. You know.
I think that's a good review to end on, though. But because like you got to get going. I know you have to. We can't keep you. Yeah. But thanks for tuning in for What's Going On episode 2.
Indeed. Actually, you know what? We should do more of these like this. I'm pretty much up at like I'll be home at free between like 9 and noon.
Yeah, well, like we'll have to do a day where we'll do an afternoon one, like when you get back at like 1 o'clock or something.
Yeah, we always do that.
Or we could just do a weekend one and upload it or stream it. Yeah. So like this shouldn't be a permanent thing, but I feel like it's gonna be a long time.
Yeah, until this is over with, this is how it's gonna be for a minute. So
all right,
so just get used to it.
All right, well, go pick up your wife.
I will. Thank you, folks, for listening to 2 hours of rant about nothing. We appreciate all of y'all.
If something was going on, we'd rant about something.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's nothing. King Kong vs. Godzilla 1962 review coming soon. I don't know.
Yeah, the King Kongs.
The guys in rubber suits, and the first fight was only like, and the second fight was,
That poor squid.
Oh, that poor octopus.
Yeah, dude. He didn't even do anything wrong. It was just
all he wanted was that delicious juice.
Oh, man. And that dancing, you're so right, dude. I was just
lazy.
Like thinking about this. Dude,
lazy.
The song and the dance, I'm just like...
I know people that'll defend it. Lazy.
But if you was like, no.
Lazy.
Yeah, thank you. Saying everything about that movie was just
bad.
Lazy. Bad, but it was good.
It's good. Man. All right, man. I'll talk to you later, though. Thanks for
coming. All right, man. Be easy.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.